We will come to order. We have, as usual, a little turmoil this morning as we have a business meeting to start with. We have on the agenda 3 noms, which we've previously heard. Then we're going to go to a policy hearing on transnational criminal organizations in the Americas. And since we have a quorum to proceed with voting, we are going to take up the nomination of John Arrigo of Florida to be ambassador to the Portuguese Republic. Is there a motion?
So moved.
It's been moved and seconded, perhaps? Seconded, that we send Mr. Arrigo to the floor with a due pass recommendation. Is there debate? There be no debate.
I'd like a roll call vote.
Senator Shaheen has asked for a roll call vote. That will be granted, and the clerk will call the roll.
Aye.
Aye by proxy. Aye by proxy. Aye by proxy. Aye by proxy.
Aye.
Mr. Coons? No. Mr. Murphy? No. Mr. Kane? No. Mr. Merkley?
No by proxy.
Mr. Booker?
No by proxy.
Mr. Schatz?
No by proxy.
Mr. Van Hollen?
No by proxy.
Ms. Duckworth?
No by proxy.
Ms. Rosen?
No by proxy. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just reading from my list.
You'll be recorded as no
Very good.
in person.
Mr. Chairman?
Aye. Clerk to report.
Mr. Chairman, the yeas are 13, the noes are 9.
The motion has passed, and Mr. Arrigo will be sent to the floor with the due pass. We now have Christine Toretti of Pennsylvania to be ambassador to the Kingdom of Sweden. Is there a motion to send her to the floor?
So moved.
It's been moved. Seconded? Second. And that we send her to the floor with the due pass recommendation. Is there debate?
No, but I'd like a roll call.
And Senator Shaheen has asked for a roll call vote. There'll be a roll call vote, and the clerk will call the roll.
Mr. Ricketts? Aye. Mr. McCormick? Aye. Mr. Daines? Aye by proxy.
Aye by proxy.
Mr. Hagerty?
Aye by proxy.
Mr. Barrasso? Aye. Mr. Lee? Aye by proxy.
Aye by proxy.
Mr. Paul? Aye. Mr. Cruz? Aye by proxy.
Aye by proxy.
Mr. Scott? Aye. Mr. Curtis? Aye. Mr. Cornyn? Aye. Mr. Shaheen?
Aye.
Mr. Coons? No. Mr. Murphy? No. Mr. Kane? Aye. Mr. Merkley?
No by proxy.
Mr. Booker?
No by proxy.
Mr. Schatz?
No by proxy.
Mr. Van Hollen?
No by proxy.
Ms. Duckworth?
No by proxy.
Ms. Rosen? Mr. Chairman?
Aye. Senator Daines, did you want to be recorded in present? Senator Daines will be recorded aye in person. The clerk will report.
Mr. Chairman, the yeas are 15 and the noes are 7.
Motion has passed, and Ms. Toretti will be referred to the floor with a due pass recommendation. The last one we have on the calendar is Michael G. Waltz. There's been a request to hold this. I'm going to recess the Business Committee meeting until further notice as we consider Mr. Waltz further. With that, we will move to the business meeting. And I've been reminded we want to welcome everyone in the audience who's here to be with us today. We're always glad to have you. As is well known in this committee, there is zero tolerance for interruption. That is, anyone attempting to communicate, to protest here in the committee, or communicate with either any members of the committee or the witnesses will be immediately removed by law enforcement that is here, be arrested, and banned from the committee for a year. And so with that, we will proceed to the hearing on the subject matter before the committee here today. What we're going to do is Senator Shaheen and I, assuming she returns. Oh, there she is. I'm going to make an opening statement for a few minutes. Senator Shaheen will do likewise. We'll then hear from our guests, and thank you so much for being here today. And after we're done with that, we will proceed to a round of questions and hopefully have a good airing of this important issue that's before our committee today. And that issue today is the tragic drug epidemic that we have that has scourged the country today. Thousands of Americans die from an overdose every year. Overdoses continue to rise. In 2023, there were 264 deaths related to opioids in my home state of Idaho, and half of those deaths involved fentanyl. I suspect the numbers are very similar in other states around the United States. Tragically, other synthetic opioids and cocaine also wreak havoc on communities across the country. I want to be clear, though more could always be done to curb illicit drug use in the United States, these deaths are the result of two of America's foremost adversaries, China and the transnational criminal organizations, uniting against us to pump these drugs into our country and make a profit, take money out of America, all at the expense of American lives. Today, we will examine the threat posed by these transnational criminal organizations to the security of our country and the stability of the Western Hemisphere. Mexican cartels and Colombian criminal organizations are the main source of synthetic opioids and cocaine driving U.S. overdose deaths. But the cartels are only able to make these drugs with the help of China. China, America's greatest competitor, provides significant tax incentives to domestic producers of fentanyl precursors and allows those producers to export freely to the U.S. and to Mexico. You heard that right. China is subsidizing the fentanyl that flows across our borders and kills Americans. The Chinese government's tacit endorsement of this massive drug trade is a huge issue, and we have worked to take substantial actions, but more must be done. The Biden administration touted China's false progress on this, and China is still unwilling to do what is needed to stop the flow of chemicals to our hemisphere. Neither of those were helpful. In addition, the rapid growth of Chinese money launderers funds not just Mexican drug traffickers, but also a growing cyber scam industry that steals billions from Americans. All of this is interconnected. We can and must do more to hold these Chinese actors accountable. I would be remiss if I did not acknowledge that recently Mexico has taken positive measures, such as extraditing several senior cartel members to the U.S. and its deployment of armed forces to secure its borders. But these are small steps compared to what needs to be done, and much more action is needed, and it must be done much faster to save American lives. As one example, the cartels might take in as much as $500 billion annually, but Mexican authorities reported just $2.6 billion in fraudulent transactions for the 3 years between 2019 and 2021. It's simply unbelievable that the Mexican government has not been able to track the other $497 billion that are tied up in this illegal industry. It's open knowledge that the cartels leverage their profits to acquire sophisticated weapons, commit horrible atrocities. They murder, extort, kidnap, and torture those who stand in their way, and in some cases, people who are just in the wrong place at the wrong time. As part of these operations, the cartels challenge the Mexican government, and as of late have expanded their reach across our hemisphere, even into Europe. This situation is growing worse, and it is not getting better, and it's growing worse faster. This all needs to quit. With that, I'll turn it over to the ranking, excuse me, to the ranking member, Senator Shaheen.
Well, thank you.